this is where you might be surprised. The problem isn't always what you're not doing, it's what you're doing without realizing how harmful it is. Most seniors make a silent mistake every day, believing they're making the right choice because they've always heard that fruit is healthy, natural, and good. And indeed, most fruit is beneficial, but here's the reality no one talks about. Not all fruit is suitable for seniors. Some fruits, the ones we eat without question every week, can gradually weaken your legs, cause knee pain, worsen joint inflammation, and make walking difficult. Fruits promoted as healthy may actually harm your mobility, balance, and leg strength. The hidden problem with fruit for seniors. As we age, our bodies change, our circulation weakens, our metabolism slows, and foods that once benefited us can now silently harm us, especially certain fruits. They may seem innocent, taste sweet, but they're loaded with acids, carbohydrates, and other compounds that spike blood sugar, inflame joints, and weaken legs. The worst part? The damage is gradual and invisible, until one day you feel a sharp pain in your calves, persistent discomfort in your thighs, or stiffness in your knees after a short walk. Today we'll reveal the 7 most dangerous fruits that seniors over 60 should avoid, especially if you want to protect your legs from long-term damage, pain, and weakness. These fruits may seem harmless, but they're not. After discovering the truth, you'll never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. First, I'd like to ask for 2 small favors that could change everything. The first is a commitment to yourself. If you're determined to take care of your health and live your best years with energy and vitality, comment below, "My health is my wealth." This phrase is an important reminder that the power to transform your future lies in your hands. The most interesting part? Many of these drinks are common, but few know their benefits for virility. Here are the 7 most dangerous fruits that seniors over 60 should avoid. The 7 worst fruits for seniors. 1. Pineapple, the silent enemy of your legs. Pineapple is praised for its anti-inflammatory properties thanks to bromelain, but here's the catch. For seniors, it can have the opposite effect. Pineapple contains strong acids and natural sugars. As we age, our blood vessels become more sensitive, and sugar spikes damage the tiny veins that nourish your legs, feet, and muscles. Over time, poor circulation leads to pain, swelling, and fatigue, like that dull ache after a short walk or stiffness in your knees. Worse yet, pineapple's acidity can irritate joints, especially for those with arthritis. Some people even feel heaviness in their legs after eating it, and if you take blood thinners, bromelain can interfere with medications. The danger? There are no immediate signs. The damage is slow and silent until your mobility declines. 2. Banana, the false ally of muscles. Bananas are often celebrated as a superfood, rich in potassium and carbs that provide quick energy. But for seniors, this seemingly harmless fruit can be a nutritional trap. The danger of hidden sugars. Though natural, the sugars in bananas, fructose, glucose, and sucrose, are absorbed quickly by the body. This causes sharp blood sugar spikes, which overload the pancreas, impair circulation, and increase chronic inflammation. The result? Heavy legs, stiff muscles, and pain during simple movements like walking or climbing stairs. Fluid retention and swelling. Another rarely discussed issue is bananas' effect on the body's fluid balance. Their high simple carb content can disrupt sodium and potassium levels, promoting fluid retention, especially in those with poor circulation. This worsens swelling in the feet and ankles, making the lower limbs even more achy and fatigued. The illusion of instant energy. Many seniors eat bananas, thinking they're strengthening their muscles, but the effect is short-lived. The rapid digestion of carbs leads to an energy crash soon after, creating a vicious cycle of fatigue and sugar cravings. Over time, this habit can contribute to muscle loss and reduced mobility. Healthier alternatives. If the goal is potassium without the downsides, options like avocado, spinach, or sweet potatoes offer slow-absorbing nutrients and avoid blood sugar spikes. For an energizing anti-inflammatory snack, chia seeds or nuts are much smarter choices. In the end, bananas aren't villains, but for seniors, they require moderation and caution. What seems like an ally may actually be undermining your strength. 3. Grapes. Small but inflammatory grapes seem harmless. Small, juicy, and packed with antioxidants. But their high fructose content is problematic for seniors. Fructose converts to uric acid, which builds up in joints, causing gout-like pain in the fingers, ankles, and knees. It also fuels chronic inflammation, leading to stiffness and slower movement. And because it's easy to overeat, the sugar accumulates quickly, worsening leg discomfort. 4. Watermelon. The deceptive hydrator, watermelon watermelon is often seen as the perfect snack for hot days, juicy, refreshing, and full of water. But behind its innocent appearance lies a little discussed danger: its high glycemic index, which can spike blood sugar as fast as a slice of cake. The risk of blood sugar spikes. Though over 90% water, watermelon is extremely high in natural sugars like fructose. When consumed in excess, especially by seniors, these sugars are absorbed almost instantly, causing dangerous blood sugar spikes. The result? Overloaded circulation, impairing blood flow, sudden fatigue as the body struggles to balance glucose levels, swelling and stiff legs as excess blood sugar increases fluid retention and inflammation. The trap of hydration. Many believe they're hydrating healthily with watermelon, but they may unknowingly strain their cardiovascular system. The rapid sugar absorption creates a false energy boost, followed by a crash that leaves the body sluggish and heavy. Better alternatives. For safer hydration, try cucumber, high in water and minerals, no glycemic impact, green apple, fiber slows sugar absorption, natural coconut water, electrolytes without excess fructose. 5. Oranges, the vitamin C powerhouse that may be eroding your joints. While oranges are celebrated for their immune-boosting vitamin C, their hidden downside lies in their high citric acid content, a silent aggressor against aging joints. That same bright, tangy flavor comes at a cost for those with joint sensitivity or arthritis. Once consumed, citric acid floods the bloodstream, where it acts as an irritant to already vulnerable connective tissues. This triggers low-grade inflammation, amplifying stiffness, hip discomfort, and even visible swelling in the hands and knees. Over time, frequent orange consumption can accelerate cartilage wear, making movement increasingly difficult. Making matters worse, orange's natural sugars create a double hit, spiking blood glucose levels, which further fuels inflammation and leaves joints feeling stiff, achy, and heavy with every step. Healthier alternatives. For vitamin C without the acid toll, try bell peppers, papaya, or kiwi for joint support, cherries, anti-inflammatory, or pineapple, bromelain rich. 6. Green apples, the surprising culprit behind unexplained leg pain. Green apples are often praised as a healthy, low-sugar snack, but what many don't realize is that their high malic acid content can secretly wreak havoc on joint health and digestion, especially as we age. While malic acid gives these apples their signature tartness, it also acts as an irritant, slowly wearing down cartilage and triggering inflammation in sensitive joints. Over time, frequent consumption can lead to persistent hip pain, knee stiffness, and even sharp nighttime leg cramps that disrupt sleep. But the problems don't stop there. Despite being lower in sugar than their red counterparts, green apples still contain fructose and natural sugars that cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. These fluctuations can leave muscles fatigued, contributing to weakness, stiffness, and restless legs, particularly in those already prone to circulation or metabolic issues. If you've been struggling with unexplained leg discomfort, your favorite crisp green apple might be an unexpected trigger. Swapping to lower acid fruits like pears or bananas could help ease symptoms and keep your joints moving smoothly. 7. Mango, the sugar bomb in disguise. Sweet, juicy, and irresistible, mangoes are a true danger in fruit form. Despite their tropical flavor and apparent innocence, they hide an explosive amount of sugar that's especially harmful for seniors. The domino effect on aging bodies. Each bite of ripe mango releases a heavy load of fructose. For those with metabolic challenges, this triggers a chain reaction, violent blood sugar spikes, straining the pancreas, sharp insulin crashes, leading to sudden fatigue, silent joint inflammation, worsening pain and stiffness. Warning signs not to ignore. Many seniors eat mangoes without realizing the damage until it's too late. Red flags include burning, tingling in hands and feet, persistent swelling in lower limbs, heavy, tired legs by day's end. The biggest danger: their mild sweetness tricks the palate, making it easy to overeat, multiplying the harm. How to enjoy safely. If you don't want to give them up, choose unripe mangoes, less sugar. Pair with fiber, chia, flax seeds to slow absorption. Limit to 1 to 2 small slices at a time, never on an empty stomach. If this info surprised you, smash that like button and hit subscribe to Recipe Tips USA for more jaw-dropping health truths. Because here's the deal, most people have no idea these everyday foods could be secretly sabotaging their joints. But you? Now you're armed with the facts. Turn on notifications so you never miss our uncensored, no BS health deep dives. The stuff mainstream sites won't tell you. Sending good vibes your way. Stay sharp and we'll catch you in the next one.